just set that up out of the way for now. We'll take this stuff. Alright, drove it down the driveway and got it sputtering again. Disconnecting the EGR didn't do anything, so let's try that. Let's disconnect these, or this, and turn it back on and then it works again? I doubt that had anything to do with that little wire. Yep. That's not even, oh wait, there's a splice down here. Yeah, that's right, it does go off to that. Which goes into the firewall. That still works, so it's not that. What the heck just happened? What is this wire? It's going into the carpet. It's going under the floor. That is kind of weird. It's whatever that thing is going under the carpet somewhere right here, and I don't really feel like digging around to figure out where the rest is going elsewhere. So disconnecting it did not immediately fix the problem. It might have been just, maybe that didn't have anything to do with the problem. It just had to do with me turning the key off and back on. Nope, didn't fix it. What does that mean? Got a bad ECU? Or ECM? Yeah, back to normal now. Maybe I should try switching out the battery. I've heard of newer cars having problems with bad batteries and messing with the computer. Okay, I think that is a little bit of a breakthrough. Let me know what you guys think about that. Runs fine after shutdown. Does not seem to be... I mean, it does seem to have to warm up before the problems start. I'm doing the O2 sensor just because that thing is seized in there really bad and it needs to come out before it's a permanent fixture of that exhaust pipe. Yeah, the internet isn't too much help as always. It sounds like it might be pointing to the ignition module or the O2 sensor again. You know, I'm thinking if it's the ignition module overheating, then why would it stop? Why would it start working fine if I turn the ignition off and back on? Starting to think. Absolutely zero info on having a power loss issue, but it goes away when you turn the truck back on. I don't know. I'm having a hard time searching that. There's some helpful tips here. Yeah, just pointing to O2 sensor or ignition module. Yeah, correlation between heat and an electrical device failure makes sense unless you turn the truck off and back on and it's friggin' fixed. The inputs from the system take a fuel mixture setting. A bad one can cause your issues. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, and this is not exactly my problem, so who knows. Alright, I'm tired of not having one of these, so I'm gonna go ahead and order this for 150 bucks. We also ordered a fuel pressure tester. A couple little tools here to upgrade our arsenal of automotive tools. There's OBD1, OBD2. I think that'll be very handy in the future for fixing stuff. Plus, I do see myself one day being a mobile repair roadside mechanic. Old stock, new item, 150 bucks, about $50 cheaper than what they sell in the stores. So it's a good deal. Alright, we are good and broke this month. Spent 55 bucks on an ignition module. Had a couple different options there at the auto parts store. One was $10 cheaper than this one, but this one he said it was a better brand and suggested it. They don't often suggest brands, but yeah, this sure enough is a better brand. Made in USA, don't see that too often anymore. Especially for an electronic component, so that is freaking awesome. And start taking their suggestions more often. I often go with the cheaper stuff just because I'm so broke, but much rather send my money to a USA company making USA parts. That is awesome. Made in USA. A beautiful part right there. Feels like made in USA. So that's freaking awesome. I'm glad to see they're still selling made in USA stuff. Maybe they do sell a bunch of made in USA stuff. I just always go with the cheaper option, but that is cool to see. We also spent 50 bucks on a map gas torch and $17 on a bottle of map gas. So I could take out the oxygen sensor. It is really stuck in there and it's just gonna take a whole lot of heat. Looks like this part even comes with a little dielectric grease. I like it. Well, that's handy. Rotate that any way you need it. Alright, got the truck moved up under some cover here. Got our inspector kitty already on the scene. Holy moly. Kind of seems like your normal propane torch, but that is... puts out a bit more heat. Okay, let's see if that works. Not quite. Yes, success. I love this torch. Probably have to work that back and forth for a little while. Get the rust, get the threads. Little WD on there. Probably go find my PB blaster. There we go, making turns. Kind of binding up against, let the back off and start doing a little wiggle. right, there it is. I was really doubting if I'd be able to get that out or not. That was the most stuck thing I had to deal with in a long time. Let's get a little wire brush in there, maybe some compressed air. I'll clean this out. One of those battery post cleaners would probably work great for this. Okay. Okay, I think I got that pretty clean. It's kind of a tough spot to get to. Let's start it up real quick and blow that out. I don't feel like bringing the compressor up here. Yeah, that one got it pretty good. Almost wasn't able to get that off of there. Looks like they already put some anti-seize on there. That is good. I'm gonna put a couple more drops. Just cause. Yeah, I ain't messing around this time. Alright, brand new O2 sensor. Now I just need to see if I want to splice this or try and get that plug off. I'm just so nervous that if I take this off I can't get... Oh wait! Sweet! I can get my left hand up in there. We're golden. Yeah, there we go. Sweet! Take that out. Plug that one in. See that? Oops. There we go. Sweet. That went smoother than I thought it was going to. Not as much room under this truck as there is patches, but still doable without jacks or jack stands. Okay. Just in time for a little sun to come out. It's still doing it. Not surprising, but at least we got that O2 sensor out of the way. It's no longer stuck. Problem goes away when I turn the car off and back on. Although it'll only drive maybe 50 feet before it starts screwing up again. Now why is my fuel gauge spazzing out? See that? I'm starting to wonder if there's something wrong with my ECU. So, problem goes away briefly if I turn the key off and back on. Alright, there's the ignition module, looking pretty crusty, actually. Rusty and crusty. And a couple screws. Everything looking good in there. Stuff, these are fairly new. Looking kind of crusty. Might not be necessary to put anti-seize on these little screws since the base is aluminum. Anti-seize on them anyway, just in case, and hopefully keep some of the rust off these. These are got a little rust on them. They're still looking okay, but let's just help them out a little bit here. Just one side. Let's see. There we go. Compressor handy. Let's do a quick blowout of the throttle button here. Make sure everything went back together right. Check my tool tray. Still running bad. If we turn it off, back on. It works again. Actually works really good. What the heck could that be, guys? Is that a computer problem, or just needs to keep going through my sensors? Huh, made it all the way back up the driveway that time, though. Usually it only goes about 50 feet before it starts acting funny again. What could that be? So it lasts about like 3 minutes after a turn off and turn back on. It's definitely not very consistent, the way it loses power. It kind of sputters sometimes, other times it just cuts out. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, commenters, let me know what you think. We have an OBD scanner on the way, so I'll be able to get a little more info out of this, I believe. We also got a fuel pressure tester on the way. Hopefully it's not too cheap. It's like 30 bucks off eBay. And it's got every fitting you can need for hooking up to just about any car. You can even test Patch's fuel line. It's got a barbed adapter, all sorts of stuff, so that should be pretty handy. The mystery continues. Stay tuned.